Hi guys, today we're going to do a classic 1950s glam tutorial. Beautiful red lips, shimmering skin, and naturally enhanced features. Minimal, but beautiful, polished, elegant. Let's get started. Number 1, do not exfoliate your face in the shower. I'm going to repeat that one more time for the back. Never exfoliate your face in the shower. The temperature that you use to wash your body in the shower is much higher normally than what you would use to wash your face. So your pores are open more, which you would think is a good thing, but there's also a lot more going on. Your skin is much more sensitive and susceptible when the temperature is that high and the steam is that intense. So I would recommend using your exfoliator or facial scrub when you wash your face outside of the shower. If you really love that scrubby feeling, I wouldn't do it very often. Two of the ones I'm really liking right now are these. I got this at Whole Foods. It's fantastic. I love that it's lemon and blueberry. It's very as natural as possible. Very effective, smells great. It's dark and delicious. This other one is called Eminence Strawberry Rhubarb Dermafoliant with lactic acid and rhubarb. Okay, I love rhubarb. But I really like this because it's humongous. It's a little powder. So you just tap a little bit of those grains in your hand. A little bit goes a very long way. And you can either mix it with water or mix it with your cleanser. I mean, you can imagine, I've had this for a million years. This thing can last more years than you want to even say. It's humongous, very heavy, and literally this is all you need to do your whole face. So this is a great economic product. It's also great to travel with because you can put a little bit in a little baggie and just, it's fantastic. I highly recommend this. So the real way to use it, as it says on the back, is just to add a few drops of water and rub your hands together to make a creamy paste. So you don't even need to use it with your cleanser. I don't know why I've gotten into doing that. I'm sure you can use it in a lot of different ways, but the real way is just to use it by itself. It's really, really effective. I did it this morning. For this look, we're going to start out with a powder. When you put powder under your foundation, I know this sounds so counterintuitive and insane, but I got this trick off of a YouTube makeup artist. I tried it and I've been doing it ever since. On a day that you need your makeup to last all day or all night or very long, you want to do this. I know it's crazy, believe me. Try it. Don't believe me. Try it for yourself. So I have just moisturizer on. I'm going to just put powder. Loose powder, translucent or slightly colored, whatever you want. Put it everywhere. What this does is makes your makeup last all day long. I'm going with my MAC Painter Fly, just with my finger, get a little gooey. Really get in good there. Cover all the way up to the eyebrow. NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Just put it in under the eyes. Put a little bit more there. You can see some. Blends into my skin so well. Okay. And then I'm going to put a little bit around my lips. Now I have this Dior Backstage foundation. Just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. I like to use hands for foundation. Your fingers warm up the product, then it melts more. I do use brushes sometimes. Just going to put this in the places where I have redness and other undesirable effects. You could do it all over your face if you want, but it's not necessary. I like to put a little bit on my eyebrows just to make the eyebrow makeup stay. Going in with the Morph palette that I love. Let's get in the gold area today. Ooh, that's pretty bright. Using a really soft blending brush. Just kind of getting all over around in there with this. Making sure to get in the corners so that it really gets that sparkly glow. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit more here. I'm just using my finger for that. And the last part. Same golden glow right in here. Now, if you have all these lines, do not put eyeshadow with glitter on them. Put the eyeshadow with glitter below the lines. If you put them on the lines, they'll be cracky and bad. Don't do it. So, what that means is you want the sparkle to go up here and then come down, avoiding this area. Got it? Maybe this I put a little too high, you see? And they ask why I don't smile in pictures. Continuing on with this, I'm going to use a kind of a warmer brown, darker, maybe both of those. Remember, we're following that C, but I never start the C at the top. I start the C in the middle. Not the C, the 3. Whatever. So, I guess it's a C if you're going to do that. But then you just add that extra part. Okay. Obviously that is a real generalized thing. And you want to go in and really go with the shape of your face and your smile and make weird faces and see what the effect is going to be. Then you really want to blend, okay? Blend it up. You can get into the sides of your nose to add a slimming effect to the nose. It also elongates your nose. I don't know if you want that or not. But really blend it out. I try to make my whole big jawline disappear a little bit. Just my thing, okay? I'm going to get real close. So, follow the natural line of your lips. Don't do the inside of your lips solely, unless that's like the cultural beauty aesthetic of your culture, which it is in some, to just do the inside and have a small lip. But here in America, we like those big full lips. I go right on that line. And then some. My theory is air on the side of, out of the lines. Okay, if you had too much coffee and you're trying to talk like me, You may need to clean it up a little bit. Okay, lips are on. One of my weird pet peeves is when you can open it. You have these like... No one can see that. This is one of my weird things. Once the eyeliner is in place, you see that you want a little more definition on your eyelids, right? Because right now I look like that original Barbie, right? The thick eyeliner and just white eyeshadow. So you choose a neutral color. This is another Morphe palette. Neutral. None of these are very neutral. How about this one? This one's pretty neutral. I'm going to do a little bit of that. And I'm just going to get in right in there. Just to add dimension. Don't want to go too dark because then it's going to change the look. And I'm going to add some shimmer over that because I feel like it dulled the look a little bit. I like that this has this golden glow. And I want to note that I'm really focusing the shadow part on the center to inner rather than doing the shadow out here, which is a more modern way to do it. So we're just doing like a natural enhancement rather than a cat eye changing the shape. Okay, so it's really coming the inner part. I'll even go in and get some shading into this, right? Just to draw that line down very lightly. More dimension, right? Okay, now when it comes to eyebrows, I love this little pencil. It used to be soft. It's full of makeup right now, but it's an angled soft brush. This is going to be a little unusual and unorthodox. This is an eyeliner brush. I use it for my eyeliner, as you've seen in the other videos. However, the leftover eyeliner that is on here after I do my eyeliner, I will use to do my eyebrows extremely lightly. Extremely lightly. With this glam look, I don't want to do very modern eyebrow. I want to do very 1950s eyebrow. What does that mean? High arches, angular, really going up with it, okay? Keeping it high. Instead of accentuating the under part and this part, I'm going to accentuate the arch. That's his very 1950s thing. I like to do this way with, I didn't put any extra color. This is just, like I said, the leftover black eyeliner from doing my eyeliner. And I like that because it's a cool tone. I don't know if you can tell with the lighting on the phone, but my hair is a very strange gray gold color. It's very cool. It has golden reflective qualities, but it's that, you know, typical Slavic colorless color. It's not blonde, it's not brown. And it's cool toned. So any makeup color that I use for eyebrows is usually too warm. And if you find that you have that problem, even when you're blonde, when I was blonde and I was doing platinum, I would use this just extremely lightly. Same thing, because it's a cool tone. I mean, that's not black. It doesn't look black. Does it? Do you see any black in there? No. It's just more defined, okay? If you want to get in with a little bit more, you can. You can change the shape. I'm going to do a video all about eyebrows where I show you a lot of different options, because I literally do my eyebrows differently every time to, not every time, to show different characters, different moods, different, you know, sentiments of the day. That's the difference. I'm going to do the other side. Guess what? No two eyebrows on a person's face. Not that you have more than two. No eyebrows are symmetrical, naturally. So I followed my natural line here. I followed a natural line here. They're totally different. So if you really want that symmetry, then you're not going to go with the natural line. You're going to really look and always be going back and forth and back and forth. So that's another thing to think about. Symmetry is ideal. It's a beauty standard that subconsciously we're drawn to. So, I mean, I encourage you to look at your eyebrows, decide which one you like better. If there's a side that you have a preference for, oh, I don't like to be photographed from this side, I don't like to be photographed from this side. Sometimes it's eyebrows that really are playing into that, and see what natural shape is the one that you like, and then try to shape the other one into that. Obviously, for me, this is my good side. I like this side better. This side is a little, I don't know, different. And my X. When I get to the outside, I do it this way. When I get to the outside, I turn the brush around to get that thicker angle coming in. So to add more sparkle, I'm going to go in with this gold color, just a touch right in the center. Just kind of like glow it up a little right in the center. See that? Yes, darling. I picked up these very inexpensive things from the drugstore, Wet n Wild highlighter powder, and this is kind of like a, I don't even know what this is called, a glow stick they're calling it. So this adds a little bit of sparkle too. I'm just going to throw a little bit of this on there. You could do the tip of your nose. I'm trying not to do that. My nose is pointy enough. It's very pointy. So this is a creamy thing. Just kind of show you what it does. Just adds a little bit of more of that glow. And this is the Wet n Wild. Now, I'm not putting all these on to show that you should do 10 steps. I'm really not a believer in that. You could use one of the products that I showed today. This is just gonna, this is like really Instagrammy at this point with all this glow. This powder is pretty awesome. When I was a kid, Wet n Wild, we used to bike ride to the Walgreens, save up quarters, and buy Wet n Wild makeup. They've come a long way. This is pretty good. Now, I always like to match and pull up the colors into different areas. So what I will do, maybe with a smaller brush generally, put a little bit in the center, and hope that it didn't mess up my eyeliner, which it kind of did. But that's okay. Oh, it's really got that glow going now. I did the mistake that I told you not to do. Get glitter here, right? So every time you smile, it's going to be like all of that. So we're going to have to fix that a little bit. Doing the eye mascara, any mascara that you love. Talked about before, YSL Effect Fauci are my favorite in the expensive kind. This one that I can't find, that's from Europe, Mezzauda from Milano, is my favorite in general. And I also like the voluminous L'Oreal, but I'm going to try some new ones that a friend recommended. It's coming. So there you have it. Now, generally with this kind of a glam look, like 1950s, you want to do some fake eyelashes. In my last video, I showed you how to apply fake eyelashes. You can go back to the end of that one to find out, because I'm not putting them on today. I'm in quarantine, and the truth is I have a sensitivity to adhesive. So when I put those eyelashes on, my eyes puff up when I take them off, and I look crazy the next day. I've tried the magnetic lashes, and I think they just don't work. I can't get them on. So if someone here watching has a better idea, as a better tip or trick for me to use fake lashes without getting an allergic reaction to adhesive, please let me know. I would love to find a magnetic option that I feel like works. I don't know why it doesn't work for me. I just can't even get them on. In general, though, I find that this type of glue is ideal. Let me show you. It's Duo. It's the same company, but it's not. It's like a little wand, and it's transparent. It's less product that you're using. It's effective. It's less irritating than the normal ones. I feel like I got a little hog wild crazy with the glitter, and my bags under my eyes are worse than ever today. So, putting another, gotta find a clean finger, round of concealer on, just to smooth that out. And there you have it. I always suggest when you're done with a look, really check for balance. So you want to make sure that this is dark enough and bright enough to balance. It doesn't have to be equal, obviously, but sometimes you'll notice, my eyebrows are too light, or they're too dark, or whoa, I need more of something, or I need more shadowing. So really take that extra second. A kiss of the hand may be quite Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well. Stay sane, stay safe, stay healthy, stay creative, and let me know any questions you may have about application, about products, or any looks that you'd like me to replicate. Please leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching and being with me during this time. Peace.